40 years old and you're doing this nonsense in our jail? This is the stuff, this is the stuff that I keep reading about the young ones in our jail. Not that being in jail is a role model, but you're old enough to be there and say, look, I'm doing better. Do better there. Encourage others to do better. Encourage the younger ones to do better. Don't encourage them to do worse. Doesn't look like you like following the rules is what this appears to me to be. And so here's the thing. If you're not on a felony probation ×3, you can do whatever you want. You can run around your house naked. You don't have to wear your jumpsuit a certain way. You don't have to follow anybody else's instructions. But when you're on felony probation, you have to follow rules that you may or may not like. You have to be respectful to people who are in charge of you, who are just doing their job. Your probation officer and out at the jail. And how old are you? Kay Broussard and Mr. Nix, will your client waive the formal reading of the motion in each case?
She will, Your Honor.
Broussard, in cause number 19-32806, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation January 21st, 2020 for the second-degree felony offense of assault on a peace officer, and that was a 10-year deferred probation. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then in cause number 19-32518, I also have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. Shows that you were placed on probation January 21st of 2020 for the offense of escape while arrested or confined, a third-degree felony, and that was a 10-year deferred probation as well. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And then finally, in cause number 21-36615, I have a motion to revoke your unadjudicated probation. This shows you were placed on probation July 12th of 2021 for the state jail felony offense of possession of a controlled substance, and that was a 5-year deferred probation. Is that also correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Each of these motions allege that you violated your probation. Count 1 in each case alleges that you failed to report as directed to the probation department March 18th of 2025. And is that true or not true?
Yes, ma'am.
True or not true?
True.
Thank you. Count 2 in each case alleges that you failed to immediately report to the probation officer your 2024 tax return documents. And is that true or not true?
True.
And then finally, count 3 in each case alleges that you were behind in your court-assessed fees. Is that true or not true?
True.
Did you enter your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 3 freely and voluntarily?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you plead true to those counts because they're all actually true?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of your cases, I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them with Mr. Nix that shows that the district attorney's let's see. All right, so before you went over these, did you, good grief, before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Nix?
Yes, ma'am. I did.
And do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreements that you've made in all of your cases, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And it looks like the agreement is to continue you on probation, to order as a condition of that probation that you enter and successfully complete the cognitive track of the ISF program. And
Computer was being a little temperamental. What that is intended to say is that she's in good faith going to pay the money that she has up front via her family, the $2,040 as a good faith effort towards her fees.
okay, and so you have that $2,040 now, and somebody's going to get that paid.
I do, Your Honor. They brought it to me in cash, and I'm going to write a firm check for the actual amount as opposed to handing them cash.
Sure. Okay, and that's your understanding of your agreements in all of your cases. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And let's see. It looks like this one did the same thing. When you're done, Mr. Nick's signature's not coming through. What a fun day with technology. Oh. Did I do that? I could have done that. That could be me. All right, so state tenders number 1 in each case?
No objection.
It's admitted in each case. Is there any evidence that Ms. Broussard's not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your pleas of true to counts 1, 2, and 3 in each of your cases freely and voluntarily. Find those counts true. find sufficient evidence in each of your cases to find you guilty and revoke your probations, but I'm not going to do that. It sounds like probation's here, like everybody wants to work with you so that you can be successful on these probations. So you need to really go to ISF, learn the tools that'll help you make better decisions so that when you get out, you still have no felony conviction on your record.
Judge, based on Ms. Johnson's request and some interactions with Ms. Broussard, as well as those jail incidents, when you might want to fill the court in a little bit more, she needs a little bit of admonishment on her aptitude.
Okay. Is there some jail, do I have some jail reports on this one?
Have them here, that would be helpful.
Well, I think I probably went through them
Here's the
yesterday.
latest one.
That's okay, I've got them right here. Thank you. So there more that I need to know about?
No, ma'am. That's pretty much how it's been is, with the attitude, it's following instruction. And when we give her instruction, she usually gives us some pushback. So yes, that's pretty much
Okay.
the whole.
So this is your second opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
You're not going to get a third opportunity.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
In one of these cases, just one of these today, I could send you to prison right now for 20 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Today, I could do it right now. I don't have to take agreements on these motions. I can do whatever I want within the realms of the law and the realms of the terms on each case.
Yes, ma'am.
2 to 20, 2 to 10, up to 2 years.
Yes.
I could do all that right now today. If you continue to be disrespectful to your probation officer or out at the jail, then you're going to be back in here and it's not going to be nice. Do you understand? I don't care if you have young children. I don't want to hear any excuses. Oh, be nice next time because I have young kids or I need to be there for somebody. Change it. Change your behavior so that you can take advantage of this opportunity.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Uh,
Ms. McCarran. I apologize.
Thank you. All right, then, I'm going to, again, continue you on probation, order that ISF in each of the cases, and then when you're out, as soon as you get out of ISF, go straight to probation and continue that probation, hopefully successfully, so that you can finish it, get off of it, and not have any convictions.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
If I
Yes.
can add one thing,
Uh-huh.
and even though it's not part of the agreement, it's everybody's understanding, when she gets out, she's gonna bring her tax return, which is one of the violations.
That's required.
Yes,
So-
ma'am. I follow you, Your Honor.
Okay.
We do,
So it's not that
everything
hard to do.
online. Yes, ma'am.
So when you do it, it's just another one of those things. Follow the rules.
Yes, ma'am.
Uh,
I sent it to
hang
her.
on, listen, just, you need to do everything that you're supposed to also on probation's time frame
Yes, ma'am.
and not your own.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so it's very important when they ask for something, get it done immediately. When they ask for it, not sometime futures, don't make them ask for things over and over again, all that kind of stuff, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to hand you in just a second, hopefully, the trial court certifications in each of these cases that shows these were agreements that I followed, and so you've waived your right to appeal. I don't hear anything happening though. And at least, let's see, hold on that first one, the second one's fine. The first one needs Mr. Nick's signature. And let me check the third one. Did two print or just one? So that's 06. So I need, I'm about to do 15. And none of y'all's signatures came up on this right to appeal, but I went through it with her, so I'm going to sign in and do it. Is this all because of the update? Or what is happening?
I don't know. This is the type of problem we had last week, or yesterday and last week. Things just disappearing.
Okay, here's those documents, Mr. Nix.
Judge?
All right, good luck to you, ma'am. And thank you for being, good morning. Are you Lawrence Marks?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Peraza, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor. Are you ready?
And are we going on count one only?
It doesn't really affect anything, but yes, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm getting there. Mr. Marks, in cause number 24-1763, the state's elected to proceed on count one only. It alleges you committed the second-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and that is from July 31st of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with? Speak up, please.
Yes, ma'am.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Peraza?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal? Also, do you understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Marks is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 10 years in the institutional division of the Texas Department of Corrections. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I am making an affirmative finding of a deadly weapon. I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read that written admonishment I provide to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Ms. Peraza. Good luck to you, sir. You can go back with the bailiff. And do you have Johnson's paperwork? Avion Johnson?
It was on the tab, I think, so I signed it.
He's already been ready.
Go off for just a second.
This is, are you Avion Johnson? Come on over to the center, Mr. Johnson. And Ms. Peraza, will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
He will, Your Honor.
Mr. Johnson, in cause number 24-2044, you're charged with a first-degree felony offense of arson, intending damage to a habitation or a place of worship from August 1st of 2024. And how do you plead to that charge? And are you pleading no contest freely and voluntarily? I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Peraza?
Yes.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. Any fine?
No fine, Judge.
Is there restitution?
We're gonna I don't believe there is any. It doesn't appear that there is, that has not been already satisfied, but just to be on the safe side, we'll take a look at that.
Okay.
And see if we may.
All right, is that at your understanding of your agreement? Do you also understand that if you're not a U.S. citizen, a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. Johnson is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of no contest freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report, and that'll give me more information about you, your case, and then we will come back at a later date for sentencing. All right, you can go back with the bailiff.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am, thank you.
Thank you.
See, Ms. Holmes, you have Christina George. What are we doing on that?
Yeah, that's the one with the safe P.
Okay,
So, I guess could we reset a couple of weeks, I guess, to see if Horn County can put the hold on her?
yes,
And get her.
that would be very helpful. Yeah,
Yes,
let's
ma'am.
reset Ms. George 2 or 3 weeks.
Okay,
And then Ray LeBlanc,
yeah, we're ready on that.
is there paperwork?
Yes,
Okay, I don't have that yet, so hang on just a second.
there he is.
Okay.
Take your fingerprint. You have Jennifer's number if you like.
And what are we doing on Kendrick Williams?
I'm still working.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Excuse me.
Good morning. Are you Ray LeBlanc?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me okay like that?
I can hear you.
Okay. And will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. LeBlanc, in cause number 250460, you're charged with the state jail felony offense of burglary of a building from February 5th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily,
Yes, ma'am.
and because you did what they charged you with?
Yes.
I have here on the computer some documents that have your signature on them that the state's marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Ms. Holmes?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
You're a U.S. citizen.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I have to ask everyone.
Yeah.
State tenders number 1,
No objection.
it's admitted. Is there any evidence that Mr. LeBlanc is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time, find you guilty of burglary of a building. Sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 6 months in the Jefferson County Jail under Section 1244 of the Penal Code. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows that this was an agreement that I followed, so you've waived your right to appeal. I am also handing you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition.
Okay.
Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. Firearm is a legal term, and you should read the written admonishment I provide you to see what devices. I'm required to read it to everybody.
I'm never on the firearm in my life.
I've got to say all these words, sorry. So you should read that to see what devices qualify as a firearm. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk to Ms. Holmes. Good luck to you, sir. Thank you, Ms. Holmes.
Yes, ma'am, thank you. Okay, so, yes, so they have you on the docket today in misdemeanor court, your attorney's name is Jennifer DeLay. Okay, so I'm gonna contact her to make sure she comes back to see you. They're gonna tell them to bring you over to county court right now.
See, Mr. Lewis, you have Derek Ardwan.
Yes, ma'am. I'm telling them to bring you over to misdemeanor court right now.
Thank you.
Derek Ardwan. Morning. You've been back there working. You got them piled up today. Looks like a gold star in the making. I don't know yet. We'll see. What?
Why does he get a gold star?
Because he's got 3 pages of docket that he's taking care of.
2 of those are mine.
Okay, so y'all can share the gold star.